Hey everybody, I just wanted to put my 2 cents in on this subject, and I apologize for the road noise. I'm close to a busy road here. A lot of people are putting these Taurus fans in their Jeep XJ and ZJs. I have a 96 Grand Cherokee. And so far it's working out really good. Just wanted to share what I've done. I had this thing in before with those special tie straps that run through your radiator, and after about a week of use they started to stretch, so I went ahead and made these little elbow brackets here from some metal that I got at Lowe's. Same place that you would get these things. Are called Simpson Strong Ties. Made for strapping lumber together, when you're framing a house or something like that. And I just took those, and with my angle grinder, cut them to the length I needed, so that they fit here on the existing radiator brackets. So that's what's holding up the weight of the fan. And then underneath I've got, I think it's a Kevin's off-road lower radiator. Let's see if I can get under here. Lower radiator mount, this piece right here. And that gives me a place that I can hook up my rescue points. So I've got a wire strapped around that and secured with a plastic rivet on each side, and it's holding the fan against the radiator. And it's working out okay so far. I think I'm probably going to have to do something to strengthen up the connection points here, because that plastic rivet's probably going to fail. But by and large, I think this wire is going to do the trick. I made my own control module for the fan. This is a 2-speed fan, and I used the Volvo relay pack. If I had it to do again, I think I would just use a standard 5-pin relay pack instead of the Volvo. And I'll explain that again. I'll explain that a little bit better in a few minutes. It's wired up to this BMW temperature switch, which looks like this. This one is for 80 to 88 degrees Celsius. So if you're running a 180 degree thermostat, this may work for you. But I'm running the stock thermostat, which comes on at 195 degrees, which makes this switch right here the better switch, the better choice. Let me show you how I wired it up. This wire here goes through the firewall. There's if you can see this yellow wire right here, that runs through the firewall. And I've got that running over to the relay pack, and it turns on the relay that triggers the high amp circuit. And I've got a schematic. This is really what I wanted to share with you the most, because it's what I had the most trouble finding and deciding on. But this is the schematic that I used. This is the temperature switch that I use for the stock with the stock thermostat. This is the wiring of the stock Taurus fan plug, which you end up cutting that off and wiring it up to your relay pack here. So this is the Volvo relay pack. This is how you would wire that one up. If I had to do this again, I would go with this setup right here, and I would just get a standard 5-pin relay rated for, I don't know, 70 or 80 amps, because it's a pretty high draw. This fan's a pretty high draw. And I would use this setup instead, just because I'm pretty sure I can find this, you know, a standard 5-pin relay at any auto parts store, you know, whereas I might be waiting, if I have to replace that Volvo relay, I might be waiting a while. The auto parts store might have it, they might not. Anyway, this setup works. What happens is I've got it wired in also to my air conditioner, so that when the air conditioner clutch switches on, it'll run through the wire here, and it'll ground the switch out and turn on the low speed fan. Now, like I said, this is a 2-speed fan, so when the temperature reaches 195 or the air conditioner is on, the low speed fan will turn on. If the temperature ever gets as high as 210, the high speed fan, the high speed is enabled, and you'll get additional airflow to cool it down. So far, in using this setup, I haven't had that happen yet. But the reason I wanted to set it up this way is that I'm in North Carolina. It gets kind of hot here, and I'm sitting at a stoplight. The mechanical fan just isn't cutting it at idle. It's not cooling enough, and the temperature will start creeping up above 210 if I'm sitting in a stoplight or a drive-through, or, you know, picking my kids up from school and you know, with the air conditioner on. It happened to me a couple of times at the beach, so I'm just kind of over the mechanical fan thing, and decided to try this out. So far, it's working great. Like I said, the main thing I wanted to share with you was the schematics. Because that's what I had the hardest time finding, and I ended up having to put this together myself. The Air Force trained me how to do electronics, so whatever that's worth to you, you can take that. But yeah, this is my setup. This is the way I did it. It's working out good, and hey, you know, it's a good way to go if you want to go this route. So good luck to you. Thanks for watching.